What is going on, governors? Chisgule here, and today we're back. We're back for Holy Knight's Treasure. We're doing it on the main. We're doing it on the restart. And on the restart, we're gonna craft some freaking sick legendary gear. Hopefully. If I get lucky. You know, because this has been a problem recently. Oh man, let me jump behind the table here. Hey, War Daddy Chad, cheers. Thank you for the super chat, broski. Thank you, sweet Jesus. Pakalski wrecking, let's go. I mean, I basically am Pakal. I am Pakal. All I need is the headdress to cover up my balding head, and I'm good to go. I basically am Pakal. My God. What a freaking KVK it's been. It's been absolutely insane. As I finish getting set up here for this live stream, let me take a moment to thank the members and moderators. War Daddy Chad, Reverse, and Anti-Cupid 51, Berserker 1860, Scary Terry, Reza Frozen, Frontliner 92, Zach M, Shane Jupp, Alexander, how's it going? Mad, The Breakies, Swubbles, and Robotic for the win. Cheers, thank you, and a big shout out to our legendary guard, whose portraits are proudly displayed on the wall of the war room. But it's time to jump in game and talk a little bit about what we're doing as I get rid of the thing that says intentionally muted, because obviously I'm not. Johnny, hey, you got some sleep? Cheers. Cheers. Crit Ghoul again? Maybe. Maybe. It'll have to be Crit Ghoul Lives, because the majority of the crafting is going to be on my, not farm, restart. I was going to say farm. Man. Although there is a lot of crafting I could do on my farm. This is a thing. Ah. Yes, people have found the Pakal emoji that I added in there for members. Let's freaking go. You gotta love that emoji, man. That's good stuff right there. Anti-Cupid 51. Hey, cheers. Thank you for the super. Pretty much done with KVK1 at 1 mil deads. And now I'm 18 million power. It was a lot of fun. Thanks for your videos. Hey, cheers, Anti-Cupid. Thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. As we warm up the stream here, I'm drinking green tea. Hopefully you're... what day is it? Friday is off to a great start. You know I've been doing a lot of battling, given that I can't keep track of what day of the week it is. However, we will be joined in this live stream by a couple special guests, and they sure are special. Abe, and also Ruz and Cortex. Let me jump into voice with them and turn on their audio so you can hear them. One moment here. Oh. Okay, you're live. Hi.
I'm live.
Hello,
live.
Okay.
Hello, my people.
Live.
I don't know. Live is a relative term. I feel like I'm more of semi-undead.
Dead on the inside. Yeah, I agree.
I've got
yeah.
K-itis.
So, how's your Hall of Hero count? Let's do a quick shout off on Hall of Hero count. What are y'all up to?
4.
4 mil?
For what? Four troops.
4 troops. 45 calves.
He never had 4 million troops to even kill them.
Alright, well, other than Ruz, who only had 4 troops to send to die, I'm at 7.8. Cortex, where are you at?
Should I be like Abe or like legit?
What do you mean, like Abe? I didn't say anything.
He's like, I know my account.
I have 20 million dead.
Hey, if you want to add all your accounts together, I'm game to do that too, man.
Oof.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, add them all up.
Like,
add them all up. I got
12
7.8 on the main.
12 million.
You're at
You
12?
didn't kill 12 million on that? Bro, I killed at least 3 million on that account.
We can claim them.
Alright, fine, we can claim.
You can't claim that other account. No way.
Yeah, we can.
No, we're combining.
Oh my
That
god.
thing would have had like 30 million dead now. If 30 million power loss if it wasn't for us, so...
Exactly.
Then you need to break it down on the accounts then.
Nope. combined. Ruz
Okay.
text
I
oyster
lost,
for a reason. It's
Pour one out for my
4.03,
dads. I'm at like lucky 13, just about 13 mil.
40
Spent
mil,
troops.
yeah. 40 mil power, 4 million.
What?
I said I've lost 4.03, 40 million power.
Oh.
Got a super chat here from Gavin. Thank you for the super. How viable is Jadwiga and Saladin on city defense? I think Jadwiga's fine. And Saladin is suboptimal, but probably better than you would think. I'll say that you'd probably prefer to just use, like, Martel. Because unlike a garrison, where you would need all calves, you're defending your city. So as long as you still have a bunch of infantry in your city, Martel's probably going to be a better choice.
Here. Ninja's next to my city, let's kill him.
Ninja?
Yeah.
How is he next?
Random porting?
Just look for purple. No. Yes, his marches. And there's some 100 mil dude of fucking... Oh. I
Wait, you
didn't
ready?
say that.
It's okay, you can swear on the stream.
We need a
Happens to the
You
best of
shouldn't
us.
say that.
we need a delayed beeper.
There's no
Here's
stream
the
delay, so I mean,
Wanna kill him.
it's just out there. It's just out there.
I'm sorry to all the dogs that heard my swearing.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll tell my dog about it, and he will get back to you with a formal apology letter thing. Okay.
W.
It slipped up.
Hibernus. How hard was this KVK so far compared to your others? Oh, that's an interesting question, actually. What would you guys say?
Hardest.
Yeah,
Hardest so
our
far?
hardest, probably.
I'd say in
Yeah.
the 6 that we've done together, or actually we've done 7 together, right?
We've done a lot of KVKs. Would we
I would
say
say
this
it's
is
definitely
harder
up
than we
there.
got 2v1'd by
Yes.
50 and 52?
Yes.
Yes, this is hard.
Because then, yeah, I think because when we fought those
1552?
two-
What?
Yeah.
Wait,
I was
what?
like,
KVK
what is
won.
that?
You mean-
I mean, we almost broke
Oh.
them, except they had
Yeah.
endless migration in, so that was a problem for us.
Yeah, but we didn't have
I
enough
thought this guy was talking about the 77 C9N.
Yeah, I was so confused.
No, we definitely. It was a whole different game. I mean, the whole game obviously that was
It
almost
was
3
very
years
different
ago,
back
so-
then. Yeah.
Yeah. So. No, this has definitely been a challenge to say the
Is he
least.
trying to kill him or no?
Nah, I can't be bothered. And waste of report.
Oh, Miss Vic's going up there.
I mean, like, unlike our last KVK, where we were outnumbered, like, those marches were all really squishy, right? So,
There were low quality marches, but there were a lot of them.
yeah. Yeah. Whereas this KVK, I mean, there's a ton of marches and they're all teched up.
Yeah, but no offense to these guys, like the one before the last one, right? When we were going against like C9N and 77 and stuff like that. I mean, and 114. I mean, I'd put those marches at a bit higher level than what we've been going here. No, I mean, there's always going to be the whales, but I'm saying if you take a pull of like that, because these guys have so many players, right? Like, there's so many
Yeah.
the players that like you get a little bit of everything, and it depends on what alliance you're fighting, right? So
Yeah,
I
I mean,
don't
I would say that because of the way that war camps work, I felt like it was more. I thought that was easier for us than this was, because we had like really great campmates that helped. I feel give us the punch we needed to take on both of those war camps at the same time.
yeah,
I mean, think about
it's-
it. We
it's-
own the field, whereas here we can't. We can't own the field. Like at the start, we could
Yeah.
own parts of the field, but they basically had like twice our numbers the entire time on the map.
no. And if you look at the trades, you know, that's indicative, right? Like last KVK, you know, we were almost all over 2 and even 3-to-1 trades on average. If you looked at our wounded versus dead numbers. Where this KVK, it's closer to like 1.5, 1.6. You know, and that's for those of us that have the tech and the commanders and the equipment.
12% better.
Well, yeah, it's about.
Yeah.
Let's just leave it at about
It's about
12%.
Okay.
About 12% better, I'd say. Yeah.
Yeah. So, joking aside, I would say that this is a tough, probably our toughest opponent so far. And I would say
Yeah, by about 12%.
by about 12% our toughest opponent. Yeah. WP Burnus, thank you for the super chat again. How do you feel about Rise of Forts? So I know you guys used it, but also 54 had some issues with it. Do you see that play lasting in the game? So I will say that we didn't really use a heavy fort strategy. In fact, I would say that we took certainly less than 12% of the rallies that we took at our forts. So because I would say even, honestly, like not even 5% of the rallies were taken at our forts. Right? So like Rise of Forts describes what 93 did. Rise of Forts describes what 664 did. And this is not a criticism of what they did. It's just different. Okay? And maybe we should have been really more in on the cheese-tacularness of a Rise of Forts situation.
What the...
Well,
But here's the thing. The
so,
tactic exists and they're using it and you can't hate them for it. Like, forts are
You
OP.
can hate them for it.
They doubled down. Well, you can hate them, but like it doesn't make it any less right to do. You see what I mean?
Right.
Like if
No, it's part of
the
the game, right? Part of the game. It's not like they're cheating. It's part of
yeah,
the
they're
game.
not. It's not
So,
even at all
you know.
cheating, right? Like
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's part of the game. It's a bit cheesy, but it's you know, it's part of the game.
it's cheesy, but it's part of the game. So I mean, like there were jokes, and I think they were funny. That like, oh hold on, I'll just get the picture. I'll just get the picture because the picture's worth 1,000 words, right? I have it. Here we go.
So,
Right, so this person said 93 needed 18 forts, 1664 needed 20 forts, 1075 used only 8 forts.
Abe, you echo.
Yeah, Abe echoes.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
Pardon you.
So I mean, like, yeah, we used the fort strategy sort of, but it was more like a fallback to hold a position rather than like a crutch to trade positive.
Well, and we defended our forts, and they're not. We didn't just let them free burn to use the time for the most part, right? Like, I mean, we really, realistically, only. Yeah.
like it's not like we had forts burn and then we replace it behind it with another fort and we keep going back and back inch by inch. Like even last night we had a lot of triple rallies on one of our MR forts on the front, like at the front of the wall, and we successfully defended them.
Hey Abe,
So
can
I
you mute
don't
when you're
see
not
how-
chatting? Sorry, the echo's like really savage.
Yeah, yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't say that. Like, sure, we are using forts, and like they are a good way. Like they are advantageous in the first zones because of the rally cap. But you know, the way we're using them is we're just using them for, you know, to fit more troops in and to get more TP space around them. Like we're defending them like a flat, like any other flag.
Yeah.
2 days ago, we had like 3 flags in front of the fort, and we were holding them down until they got tripled.
I really do not feel that we abused forts in any way. Like, not even fractionally did we abuse forts. Like, not even a little bit did we abuse forts. We're using them as they're designed, but we're not like
I agree.
fort into back fort into back fort into back fort. We're not like fort forward. We like, I feel like we played, and to maybe even to our detriment, we should have been cheesy MFers and really like gone all in on that. But I feel like, in fact, it may have been a strategic error to not be more fort forward and just cheese the ever-living heck out of them. Especially because, like, I mean, I'll say it, bro. They were rallying with, like, players that had a 2.4 mil rally cap. Like, God, we were laughing. Like, who thought that was a good idea? I don't know, man. But
See,
I guess their
some
wins
people
are just more focused on getting
Honestly,
their field marches
it didn't
up
even
than-
Yeah.
it didn't even occur to me that they would consider letting a rally launch with such a crappy rally
Yeah.
capacity.
Hey, they didn't have
When-
people, man. All
I
their
didn't
waves
even
won out.
consider that they would do that.
Oh,
Like we
no.
we
Hey,
totally should. Like if they were willing to do that shit, we should have been way more fort forward. I mean, like
All their whales wanted to field fight instead of rallying forward, so they didn't do the right tech.
I
and,
couldn't
there they
believe
were.
it,
Yep.
man. My mind was
Only
blown
Mokote
that they were
and,
rallying forts with such low rally cap. Like
Only
John-
Makoto
just-
and Aladeka had-
I couldn't have conceived of that
Proper
scenario, which is why we like, you know, didn't just drop the forts in front and be like, okay, lol, JK, just have fun. So, anyways,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be critical or judgy or whatever, but I'm just pointing out that like we did not abuse forts here, okay? And we could have, and we, given that the way that they were rallying us, we should have. I just wouldn't have expected that such a powerful and talented kingdom would be making the choices that they were making with who was going to rally those forts. That's
Yeah.
all I have to say. Right?
I mean, some people in your chat are saying 93 used 16 forts, we used 8 forts, and we're only defending 1 pass, and they're defending 2 passes. The difference with that is their forts, their whole wall has been burning for days, and then they just repair, and then if one burns down fully, they just replace it. Whereas none of our forts on our main wall have burned unless we've wanted it to burn or we've let it burn. That's
Yep.
the difference.
Yeah. And that's not a criticism of, and well, I'm going to say
No,
that
that's
I
not a
am not being
criticism of what they're
critical of
doing.
what
I mean,
93 is doing
yeah.
either. Because I think what
Their
they're
wall
doing is
their own strategy
perfectly
that they chose
fine.
to do. Yeah. I'm just saying how distinctive the play styles that both of our kingdoms are choosing to use is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. People are saying, come on, you did abuse forts. You needed 8. Okay, we really should have abused the forts because they think we're abusing forts.
We probably should.
We should have just done
Yeah,
it. Then
thinking
they'd
about it
really feel the pain. Then they really would have felt the pain of having to deal with our forts
Well,
and
the
rally.
thing that
We
did
should have
was
abused
that-
it. They're in the chat saying, you abused them. Come on, you needed 8 for 1 pass. And maybe this is
We
just someone
probably
who's
should have,
not actually
even
from
more.
that kingdom and they're just trolling. But like, if you wanted to see fort abuse, my guys, you just got to look around the map a little bit more. And I don't even think it's abuse. I think it's playing the game, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
100% just playing the game. So, you know what I find so outrageous and funny is how many people just expect us to just be stupid. They're like, excuse me, stop popping out of your city, you're a chicken. It's like, I talked about this yesterday, but it's like, would you want me to just put my Belisarius with no secondary out with my T5s and let you kill it?
Yeah.
What do you?
I mean,
what do you-
I don't like how they're.
did you want a
complaining
good
about the
opponent,
city
or did you
hopping
want
thing.
us to just roll over? Like, what do you want?
Look, I mean, it's like you asked them, like, if we wanted to push on their flag and we wanted to ship our murder ball deep into their territory next to their cities, they wouldn't get take advantage of the opportunity to jump out and hit one of our marches on the way. Like, really? It just doesn't make any sense. Like, why wouldn't you just take a free trade?
Yeah, no.
I don't know. It seems, yeah.
You
That's
know what
just
it
one of the
reminds me of?
downsides of pushing the field into the enemy territory. I mean, it's
Abe,
just part
maybe
of the
you
game.
know history better than I do, but if you look at when the United States broke off from England, right? Didn't they
I
initially?
thought about that the other day. We didn't talk about that, but I thought about it the other day about different war styles, right?
Uh-huh.
Because you had the Revolutionary War and the Civil War. You know, back then, it was like gentleman's war, right? So everybody'd
Yeah.
stand in a big line. You would shoot at the enemy, and then they would like reload, and then the other guy would come forward, and everybody would be single file in a big line, and the people would fall over, and then
They just take turns shooting at each other.
We realized that guerrilla warfare made a whole lot more sense.
Yeah, actually using the terrain to your advantage.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and using, the fact that's like, if they have big numbers and you have small numbers, just being smart about it versus just standing there and saying, oh, you have twice the numbers. Because obviously, if the enemy has twice the numbers, you're not just going to stand in front of them and meet them head to head in the field. You're going to play to your strengths. And if you don't, then
you just
you're going to lose, right?
You just lose.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways,
it
the whole
doesn't make
thing
any
I just
sense
find so
to do
funny.
this.
I've gotten so many messages that are like, be a man, come fight like a man. And first of all, right? Like, F your lack of gender neutrality. But second of all, like, the request to be a man has to be the most moronic criticism I think I've possibly received about how to fight in KVK. Has to be, right?
Yeah.
Has to be the most moronic criticism.
Well, the funny thing is that if they want to go with that, ideology or whatever you want to call it, it's like, okay, you put your best 6 marches or 5 marches, I'll put my best 5, and then we'll see what happens, right? It's like, they're like, meet me on the field, and you bring
all
your
want to fight
20
like gentlemen,
guys, and I'll bring my 40 guys, and we'll see what happens.
You pick your strongest warrior.
No.
Hey, I'll throw down a challenge right now. You pick your strongest warrior. They bring 5 marches. We'll pick our strongest warrior. We bring 5 marches, and whoever wins, they keep the zone. No, hey, you want to fight like a man? You want to fight like a man? You take your strong. No, I am officially challenging you right now. Yo, hold on. No, hold on. Let me throw down the gauntlet. I officially challenge you. You take your strongest player. You fight like a man. You take your strongest player, 5 marches. We bring 5 marches with our strongest man, and let's go. Let's go. Come at me. Let's go. I'll show you fight like a man. But don't you dare bullshit me about fight like a man. Don't you dare bullshit me about fight like a man unless you want to do that. Let's go. Right?
Well, they used to do that back in the war times too, right? So instead of killing all the people on the field, the two leaders,
Troy.
The two leaders would go that. So let me see. Yeah. So does that mean that Laguna's willing to go out there as the quote unquote?
Let's go. Who's your warrior? Who's your warrior? Who's your warrior? Let's go. Fight like a man. Let's go. Who's your warrior?
Me and him are the same power, all right? We're the same power. Let's go.
I don't care what their power is. You pick. You pick any one player. Jacket's coming off.
Let's see it.
Let's go.
But you know what you'd have to do is you'd have to lower your march capacity. You'd only be able to use 200K.
Dude, I'd have to bring.
No. Sure. We'll limit the march capacity and make it fair. Fight like a man. Man fights fair. Is that what you're saying? Let's go. Sure.
Oh my god, dude.
This is fun. This is great. Let's go. Should I go stand outside one of their forts and yell, Laguna?
What?
Like Achilles and Hector? No? Come on, nobody's keeping track of this. Did you not? Oh, you didn't hear my war speech at the start. So you missed the whole reference to Troy. You, missed it.
Oh my god.
I have no clue what's going on. I just hear you shouting again.
This is fun. Hey, I'm just having fun. I'm just making fun of the people that think that you're supposed to fight like a man. First of all, again, because the lack of gender neutrality is some BS. But second of all, no, you know what? I'll fight like a woman. Let's go. Let's effing go. I mean, this is dumb. That whole thing is so dumb I can't handle it. My god, man. Fight like a man. Get out of my house. Hey, Change Up, thank you for the super chat. Is there no one else? And also Scary Terry. Chisgule, can you make the finger pointing at the camera an emoji?
Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained?
Man, my eardrums are about to blow.
Right?
Oh, shit.
I just can't.
How do you have so much energy? Oh my god.
I'm drinking green tea.
That was way too much for me for
That's
4
how I
a.m.
have so much energy.
Well, it's 4 a.m.
So anyways, now that we attacked a couple ideas,
wake the neighbors up.
First of all, the idea of fight like a man is the lamest expression on the face of the earth. But second of all, about fairness. Third of all, gauntlets down, man. You all want to show you've got a pair? You think you're really serious? I don't think they should do this. I think they should say that's very funny and not accept the challenge. Winner of a 5-on-5. Our best warrior 5 marches, your best warrior 5 marches takes the whole zone. Let's go. Yep. If you're serious. But they're not. And this is just trolls trolling, not actual, because the leadership of this kingdom is very strong and the players in this kingdom are very strong, and 846 is a very strong kingdom. Let's just deep respect for their kingdom. And I'm just going at the trolls, not the kingdom's leadership. Okay? Let's just Like, straighten out a lot of things here, okay? Learn my gamer tag.
God,
Says
no.
Chisgule's got into Bunny's speed up stash. Oh, God. What is he drinking? Chisgule all wound up this morning? No, it's just...
Funny speed up stash.
It's just like, you know,
You
I
missed
don't know.
a dono, cheese nut.
Every now and then you want to clap back at the trolls, and this is me
Okay.
freaking dropping.
No, he doesn't. He's still going.
Oh, sorry. Was I supposed to stop?
You missed a dono.
Well, another one? Oh, I did. KM, thanks for the super. Cortex, I will get you earmuffs. Don't worry. You know what's really funny
get me
is
earmuffs.
my father-in-law at Thanksgiving. He works. Well, I don't know if I should say what he does for work, but let's just say that it involves being around really loud noises at times, and so he's got like proper industrial grade earmuffs, like just like blocks everything. And at Thanksgiving, he just puts them on and just sits on the couch.
I need to put them on when I'm in this voice call.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah, no kidding.
Chisgule's cracked out. I think you all like the energy, to be perfectly honest. Hey, Fleisch, how are you? I think you all like the energy. I like the energy. Actually, I'm freaking amped up. I don't know what's wrong with me. Oh, my God. So to summarize, I don't think we abused forts, not even in the slightest. I think we probably should have abused forts a lot. Certainly a lot. And so I find that accusation outrageous. And the whole fight like a man thing that I've been getting in messages and you're a chicken thing. Like I said, man, pick your best warrior. Let's go. Winner keeps the
Let's do it right
zone.
now. King versus king. Who's king right now? Laguna, let's go.
Ruz versus Laguna.
Yo, let's
King
go,
versus
let's go,
king.
let's go.
No, I'm king
Where's
right
Laguna
now.
at?
But joking aside, 846 has done a great job using their strength well to like pin us in a corner, and they're gonna get this zone. Like, it's just a matter of time, to be honest. Because like, if you think we're excited about dealing with 846, who still outnumber us, and 556 at the same time, excited is not the right word for that. Let's be real.
Hey, Chiz, Cortex has got a rally on a city that's actually getting reinforced.
Yeah,
Oh.
this guy's.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Good
Scouts
thing you
going
said
in.
something. Wait, when did Cortex
just
become
used-
king?
I've been king
Hey.
for like...
Oh, so
King
the whole...
for ages.
Why was chat
So,
saying Ruz
like,
versus Laguna? Because
6 hours ago.
Cortex is king, not... Anyway.
Because we're like the same power.
Oh.
I'm like the same power.
Yeah. Nah.
You probably lose to
I'm
Laguna
almost
either
the same
way.
power.
Oh yeah.
Chiz
Ziff,
goals is
thanks
at
for the
my
super
old
chat,
power,
man.
basically.
Given this 200k capacity marches, I don't think so.
Oh my god.
Wait, isn't it the guy who's rallying you? Oh, wasn't he like right next to you?
Yeah.
And he ported.
I don't know.
Did they cancel? No balls.
They cancelled on a 70 mil player. Can you imagine?
Oh my god.
I mean,
Can you
bro,
imagine?
anytime somebody rallies you, I bet you that their leadership is like, stop the rally, stop the rally. Because, I mean, I have made it a meme in multiple videos about you getting rallied. And there's already probably going to be some memeing about your city getting swarmed pretty soon.
He relaunched. No
Oh,
one's
that's a big
reinforcing.
problem.
That's why he cancelled.
Oh, he
Yeah.
canceled his
Literally
own
no one's
reinforcing.
joining him.
Because anyone who knows anything about you knows that they shouldn't rally you. But also, like, literally, I know there are 846 members in the stream. Like, I see Duz in here, and like, Duz has been extremely
Duz is in
respectful
there.
in his messages to me. Like, we just chatted a little bit, but he was like, out of nowhere, just genuinely very nice and respectful. So, like, I know that their kingdom is watching, and they've got to be like, stop the rally. Oh my god. They should not rally
Yeah,
you.
that's pretty cool.
Oh my god.
I'm
I
gonna
am-
go
Oh
get
no,
swarmed again.
Motive's in
Hey
here.
Strap, how are you,
Goddamn.
man? I'm a little amped up, so I am missing a lot of the chat that is flying through the chat. Also, when I started to like semi-rage about that whole duel thing, and and the absurdity of Fight Like a Man, chat blew up. Like, the chat rate was impossible to keep up with. Like, I don't think chat has ever flown so fast in my stream. So, yeah, I missed a lot of messages. Like, most of the messages. Semi-rage.
Oh, Pakal cosplay.
Pakal. You know what Man, if Halloween was still around the corner, 100% I should dress. I should have dressed up as Pakal. 100%. 100% dressed as Pakal. I should rage more often. Oh God. Show your level 5 pass. Yeah, so I guess to prevent a bubble wall, they've random ported a bunch of bubbled cities in. So let me just flip it around.
That's a lot of random ports to get over there. Good Lord.
They must have spent a lot of random ports. I guess. I guess. Well, I don't know how much I want to say about this, but like, obviously, if we had wanted to bubble wall around this pass, we would not have waited this long. So,
yeah,
I still think it's correct for them to do it, even though, porting in with bubbled cities. Gosh, we're not going to accuse them of fighting like chickens. I'll tell you that much. I just think it's strategic. So they've got a bunch of bubbled cities plunked around here so that if we were to try a bubble wall ourselves, well, we can't because they could just move one of their cities away to do what they need to do. I just think it's strategic. I don't even think it's cheese. I don't think it's stupid. I think it's just strategic.
Keep your rally, guy. I just scouted your city. Just refresh my frenzy.
Cortex just refreshed his frenzy?
Yeah, it's the guy that's rallying me. I'm curious.
This guy. Oh my god.
What's he rallying with since you just scouted him?
No, I'm 40 seconds away. I'll find out soon.
Oh, you'll find out soon, okay.
Oh
but
my
I don't
god.
think anyone's joining him. Much of
Who's scouting him?
So anyways, I want to
my God.
differentiate one more time that what I'm offering is not criticism of 846, but only the trolls who have been messaging me. And because I am the troll under the bridge, I reserve the right to claim my champion title as the troll under the bridge. So I had to slay a couple trolls to make sure I was the only troll. Okay? Is that fair?
Yep.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sounds right.
Jenny has my course bookmarked or something. Jeez.
Oh my god. Honestly, it's
Did
been pretty
cancel
fun.
again? Oh my god.
Yeah, it cancels again.
No one joins this Bobo rally.
Oh god.
Oh look, he
He's
relaunched.
trying again. Third time's the charm.
I
right?
think-
one guy joined him, man. One guy.
It's because literally everyone on the face of the earth knows that Cortex is not to be rallied.
Apart from this
It's a
useless
suicide mission.
100 mil guy.
But
Yeah.
swarming your city, Cortex, that's kind of a tempting proposition. Depending on which
Yeah.
kingdom you ask.
Yeah, fill me up again. Let's go.
Bro, this guy ain't swarming
Swarm me
nothing.
again.
He's gonna double his kill points just on
It's in Attila
reporting.
Takeda. He cancelled again. What a loser.
My.
I mean, I think he's just trolling you a little bit, and I think that's pretty reasonable.
No, I think he's just on nowhere. And no one's joining his crap ass rally.
Nowhere.
What is he even rallying with?
Yeah, how many
Attila
skills do you have
Takeda.
on your Attila?
Hey, maybe they're drained. They don't have any cows left.
Hey, I haven't gotten hit by an Attila yet. Just other garbage. I want to try my city garrison combo for the Attila. I
Okay.
haven't tried it
Oh
yet.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm still waiting for him to try
Okay.
that.
So, I should probably
That's gonna make a
actually
good
play
video.
the event that everybody's here to watch me do, which is the Holy Knight's Treasure.
That
Yeah,
would make for a
well.
good video.
What do you want to
would.
bet that you don't beat my number, Chiz?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, chat, you're not going to believe this BS. Okay, so, Abe, what was your number without including the tiered rewards? The number... Actually, no, hold on. Chat, if you had to guess, Abe, how many cracks did you do? The maximum number, right? So you did 90 cracks?
Yeah.
Okay, oh yeah,
92,
92. Okay, in 92 cracks, how many legendary patterns do you think Abe got?
I'll give you a hint. He was very lucky.
Yeah, he was very lucky. Drop it in the
Out of
chat.
this
What is
world
very
lucky.
lucky? What would very lucky be?
Very lucky.
What would very lucky be? 17, 20, 12. 12 is very funny.
Oh, these guys have no idea.
These guys have no idea. All right, now people are really up in the guesses, right? All right, Abe,
Abe
what
is
was,
always
what
lucky.
was your number of legendary patterns?
90.
How much?
What'd you get, Abe?
Abe,
Share it, baby.
60. I got 60.
60.
Oh,
What
Yeah.
the?
60
I got-
is
I got-
a lot.
he got three. He got two
two
full
10
blueprints.
spots. I got a 10 spot on the 50% off one, and then the very next 5 spot I got another 10, and then I have screenshots of them. It's insane.
Bro, it's so
5.
dumb.
I basically got either a 5 or a legendary on every spin almost. I think I might have had one spin that wasn't, that didn't have it. I've never seen that in my life. Usually I'll spin it and I'll get a bunch of epic garbage that I don't need.
Yeah. Well, and so now I'll take my turn at probably getting a bunch of epic garbage that I don't need. In terms of what pattern piece to go for, though, I personally am a little stumped. Like, if I look at the leg patterns, I don't want Tassets of the Hellish Wasteland. I don't think I want Greaves of the Eternal Empire. Like, am I talenting infantry set legs when attack is not meta and the set is not meta? No. Right? Especially because I have a talented helmet. Like, and I always could just fall back on these legs, which I'm definitely not doing, Eternal Night. So I'm not doing that. The only thing in here that's interesting is Dragon's Breath Tassets, but I already have one talented set of that. What's my second
Leadership
archer set
gear.
going to be? Wait, let me ask this question genuinely, right? And I already have talented Ash of the Dawn. I'm definitely not doing Cape of the War God. So let's just kill that idea real quick. So the only question mark is, do I want to do Dragon's Breath Tassets? Like, so if we just look at my archers for a minute, what would a second set be? Like, realistically, if I make a second set of archer gear, right? You've seen my first set. I wish there were gloves in this damn thing. There isn't. Where the hell is my first set? Yeah, and I'm on Artemisia, right? Right, so if I, oh god, let me get this crap off the screen, sorry. The set's really good. So what would I make? Like, maybe I would make a KVK bow at some point, and maybe I would make a KVK helmet at some point. So let's just assume, by a big stretch of the imagination, that I somehow get enough of those coins and make it a priority to make the KVK bow and the KVK helmet, right? Wordiddy chat, thank you for the super chat. Now is the time to talent a helmet and Greaves for leadership. Oh god. Because why not? I talented a cloak for Trajan. Congratulations, by the way, on your talented cloak for Trajan. Leadership gear is an interesting question. Jesus. Do I need...
Suleiman.
Do I need to get a bunch of this stuff for leadership? Is that a thing?
No.
I hope not.
Nah.
I really hope not.
Leadership! A99
We
has it
just
going.
quit the game if
Hey, you're
leadership
gonna have the
becomes
best
meta.
Ethelfled on the field, Chiz. Nobody will be able to handle the smoke that your Ethelfled will give.
We just quit the game.
So if I did KVK bow and KVK helmet, I would do probably health boots, epic health boots, and I could do the 2-piece bonus for the epics over here, right? Like gloves and hands, and then I could do the Milky Way and talent that if I wanted, right? So I don't need the legs. Like, so second set territory, right? That's got defense. That's got kind of a lame amount of attack, 6%. But the set bonus gives me what? What does the 2-piece bonus give me? Set effects. There it is. 3 more attack. And it's not amazing. It's not amazing, but it's decent. That's probably how I would do it. So, I don't know. So if it's not archer legs, right now we got to go look at helmets. Okay. And now we're really reaching for like, what the heck should Chisgule get? Okay. So there's 3 helmet options. There's the Warhelm of the Hellish Wasteland, calves, which is not a bad choice. Although I already have an untalented cav helmet that's a KVK one. So like, there's the infantry helmet, which I have chosen, and it's not a coincidence. And the reason I've chosen it is that I already have a talented infantry helmet, a KVK helmet. So I am never, ever going to take a infantry helmet pattern ever again, probably, from KVK's rewards. And then there's the archer helmet, but I just finished saying that I probably would try to make the KVK archer helmet at some point, you know, to try to talent it. So I think it's the infantry helmet, and I think I'm getting it to use on a commander like Trajan, by the way. Right? Just to get rid of this epic piece, which is attack, to put a higher stat defense piece in there. And I actually think that in the long term, I would like the 6-piece bonus on Trajan, because attack is actually a pretty decent stat for Trajan, I feel. What do you guys think?
I don't know. I like defense on Trajan.
Who hits him though?
What's that?
Yeah, but he doesn't hit very hard, regardless. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're
he's
not
a
wrong
tank,
that,
but
like, attack is... Like, what is Trajan there to do, man? Like, he's not there to do damage. So I
he's
don't
there
think...
to buff.
Yeah, so I don't really need attack on him, really. Not really. Like,
In an ideal world, you probably
like,
get
I have him
health.
set up for absolute maximum buffing and debuffing, right? Like, I've got the tagger and the web as the accessories. So, like, he's basically just a stat stick. That's, like, his role. I'm a whale. I should do leadership. Yeah. If I look at my equipment, the only other consideration is, like, what do I want more, like, pick one patterns for? Is it legs? Or is it helmets? Probably helmets? I only have 7 of those. I guess it's helmets. I don't know. So let's do this. Man, nobody drags out an event for a video like Chisgule. Dude, I genuinely don't know what I was going to do when I walked through the logic. So let's do this, shall we? Shall we? I think people are having fun. I think people are having fun. We walked through all the reasons, the pros, the cons, what to do. Measure twice, cut once. What? Oh, I'm getting screenshots of things. Okay, let's go. Holy Knight's Treasure. We're doing it. Get the counter back up. Alright, Abe, I'm off to a good start. Research speed
You
ups.
got your first 10?
Research speed ups on the free spot.
Oh, yeah. You're killing
Ooh.
it.
3 epics. Okay, 3 epics on the 50% off is pretty good, actually. That's not so bad.
Better start.
Better, yeah, that picked up quickly. We're going in the right direction here. What do we got? Okay. It started with a research speed, but then really picked up. I've got 3 more epics on the board and 1 legend. That's good stuff. I can't get enough of your content, so let's crack on. Let's effing crack on, baby. Let's freaking crack on. What do we got? Ooh, 5 spots, not bad. I'm gonna kind of cheer for that one. I'm gonna throw a cheer for that one. Technically, I would rather have materials, though, in the grand scheme of things. Like, I kind of have enough patterns. And in general, I don't have enough materials to make all the things. So, you make a 4-piece set, you don't get the 2-piece set effect? No, you get the 2-piece set bonus and the 4-piece bonus. All those bonuses keep adding up. Here we go. Let's crack on. Oh. Not bad. 5 epics on the board and 1 legend. So that brings us up to 7 legends and 11 epics. I mean, this is off to a pretty good start, honestly. I like this comment. It was hidden by YouTube. I don't know why, but a moderator fixed that. You're a whale. You should get integration set. Duh. Yes, talented integration, baby. We definitely don't know whales who have done stuff like that. Oh! Ho, ho! All right, Abe. I'm coming for your record, baby.
Did you get a 10 finally?
I got a 10 spot.
Nice.
I got a 10 spot. 14 epic, 17 legends.
Really
I'm coming for you, Abe.
You definitely got more materials than me, that's for sure, I think.
Okay. Let's go. Let's go. I'm only 22 cracks in. I could do this. It's achievable. With the right positive energy, we can do this, chat. Oh, 1 more legend. All right, all right, all right. 18 legends. Also, 1 more epic on the board. That's 15 in total. I'll update my counter there. Claim my tiered reward off to the side. That's landing me 10 epic patterns I will never use. Why is the egg event not in your kingdom? You probably have a dig event, if I had to guess. It's based on your kingdom age. Different kingdoms have different things. Seems good so far. Let's freaking go, baby. We're now 1/3 of the way through, and 2 epics. So technically speaking, Abe is ahead still, because you got 60. I'm 1/3 of the way through. So you add at this point about 20 legends.
No. I got 60 pattern pieces, not 60 legendary materials.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. 60 pattern pieces. Yeah. There's no legendary materials in this.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. Sorry, I might have said the wrong thing out loud. I don't know. I haven't slept much recently. I'm a little feisty, obviously. Obviously, I'm a little feisty.
It's okay. Right. We all get KVK-itis.
KVK-itis. I got a nasty case of that, man. A nasty case of KVK-itis. All right, 20 epics, still on 18 legends. Just keep it going. 55 cracks remaining. 5 spot crack gets me what? Oh, 1 pattern piece. It's kind of a weak crack overall. 19 legendary patterns in total. 20 epic materials in total. And, well, okay, the universal speeds are not bad there. It's not the worst. It's okay. Gold looks a lot better these days than it did at the start of KVK. We'll get a gold going like, probably not a bad idea to get a little more of that. Here we go. Crack this sucker. What do I got? Not bad. 4 epics. I mean, that's kind of where you want to be with every crack. 24 in total. Pulling down the 45 spot is 6 blueprint fragments from the choice chest. Those do not count toward the total, however. So we're going to crack on. We're 50% of the way through, and my velocity has slowed down a lot. Here we go. We're going for the title. Ooh. That's actually a really good crack there. Even though I didn't get any legends, 3 epics on board puts me at 27 in total. Also, that's a lot of hours of speed ups there. That's like a lot of hours of speed ups. Is that what we're looking at? 90 hours of speed ups? No, wait. One of those is just 15 hours. Still, I mean, that's pretty good. That's still pretty good. That's everything there was usable, so I'm in. All right, next crack. What do we get? Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I'd rather have spins like this or cracks like this than the pattern pieces anyways. So we're looking at 8 materials. That's good stuff. 35 epic materials in total. Sick. All right, we're almost 2/3 of the way there. Let's crack this open and we'll be there. Where are we at? Wow, that's really good. So 1 legend on board puts me at 20 in total. All right, so that's good stuff. And then we've got 6 epics on board, so 41 epics in total. That's good. With 75 hours? Yeah, 75 hours of speed ups is nice. Okay. 2/3 of the way there. I don't know, Abe, I don't think I can beat your 60, man. That's just insane. I think I'll end up around 30. Here we go. Oh, not bad. 4 more epics puts me at 45 in total. No legends on board. And the pick reward, by the way, is the helmet pattern pieces. So I feel like helmet pattern pieces are pretty good. Hey, Nair, cheers. Thank you. I remember you got 27 epics and 92 cracks once. My God. Apparently, I have blocked that from my memory because that sounds like really bad luck. Here we go. Cracking on. I'm kind of gonna... I kind of want to ducky that one, but... I mean, there's some decent speed ups in there at least. Right? Like, there's no building speeds. There's no research speeds. The epic pattern legs are kind of like meh, but... Actually, like, not the worst. Speed ups increasingly relevant in this KVK. 12 epic crates on the way as my tiered reward. 20 more cracks to go. I'm gonna need every single 5 spot needs a 10 in order for me to catch up with Abe. So this is just not gonna happen. There's no way. There's no way. 47 epics in total now. 21 legends. I mean, now I need multiple 10 spots in a single pull. Feels like that's not going to happen. Here we go. 4 epics, speed ups, and resources is still not bad. 51 epics in total, 21 legends still is our total. 0 of those on the board. Here we go. Crack the egg again. And what do I get? Ooh, 5 spot on the legendary pattern pieces. That puts me at 26 in total. And I got the 2 epic boxes here, which is nice. Drago's doing pretty well toward his 30 million kills. I'll let him share his news on his progress with that. You know, that's his news to share. I appreciate your interest in it, though. I think you should definitely be watching his videos and streams where he's working toward that. 100%. One more crack, baby. Here we go. Where are we at? Okay, 1 final legend. 27 in total, and 2 epic pattern pieces. Or, 2 epic crates. So that's 53 epic material crates and 27 legendary material. Or, God, man, I'm tripping up today. 27 legendary pattern pieces. But we need to go to my restart project where I will both crack the egg and, assuming I get enough pattern pieces, which I should, do some crafting. So, did I mess up somewhere? Everybody's saying 55. Did I mess up somewhere along the way? I probably did. Okay, chat says it's 55. I'm just going to go with chat. I'm just going to go with chat. Either you've executed the most brilliant, coordinated trolling, or I'm just tripping, and I am almost certainly just tripping at this point. Let's go to my restart and jam on this, shall we? By the way, I guess I should just do this while I'm here. I guess I should just do this while I'm here, right? Let's just go to the super value bundles, and I'm going to pick up Coda. Gotta get those gemmies, if you know what I mean. And I'm going to wish I had Coda later on. Pretty much everything in here is like a pretty good pickup, right? Alright. I have the spend blocker. It's there in case I get some weird error message. There's nothing really secretive to hide, though. Alright. Do this again. Is Sacred Grips worth it? I don't think so. Unfortunately. I made Sacred Grips, and then I had to dismantle them, which felt bad. because the set bonus is just really important and really good. You could perhaps navigate to a situation where you want Sacred Grips, but... Alright. Coda coming in hot. And then we go do this all over again on my restart account. You guys are still there, right?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Just listening in. Now, on my restart, you guys know this, right? That I basically went all infantry. So I'm 100% infantry. So I've got some gear that's blue. It's pretty bad. It's like pretty unimpressive that I gotta replace that. Now I'm a little bit torn because I really would like to have the set boots, you know, but at the same time I could just make Shio's return. You know what I mean? So I'm a little torn. Let me jump over and let's talk about what our options are here. Also, I'm on this territory. I should be fine. You know what? I'm just going to pop an 8-hour Peace Shield because with 227 of them, why fool around? Why fool around? And hopefully there's a lesson there for each of you about being in a war zone in KVK. Because even though I'm under a fort and I am known very much by everyone in the kingdom, so they wouldn't just kick me because of some stupid reason. Like, there's like a 0% chance, I feel, that would happen. Even I am still bubbling. Both under a fort and with like everybody knowing who I am. Because it's KVK. And you just don't want to get wrecked. Also, I went to my farm by accident. Thank you, chat, for keeping me honest. This is why I should always just stream in real time instead of with a 5-minute delay, because you've got my back. Okay, here we are. I should send out my gatherers. You may be wondering, Chisgule, how is KVK going on your restart? That's a fair ask. After I get out my gatherers, because I'll always be gathering, and also because I'm starved for resources, and also because I don't have a farm on my restart account because I don't have time for that. Here's what the zone is looking like. We took over this zone. It turns out that this is an enemy war camp after all. The initial predictions of what the map was going to look like is different than how it actually unfolded. And there's some weird drama that I'll have to talk about in a separate video. It's like very weird. I don't know, man. We'll have to cover it later. But presumably we've got some fighting in this zone. So that should be fun. Okay. Okay. My restart account is better than a dead whale. Oh, definitely, man. Definitely. Because although I couldn't fight in this one zone, the first one, there wasn't really fighting anyways. And the next zone opens in probably like 3 days, and that I'll be able to fight for. Although I do wonder what day of the week it is. Because... well, anyways. We'll see. So, my equipment, which definitely needs some love. I've got 3 infantry marches, one of which is a leadership march under Trajan, but because I'm not in Season of Conquest, I can't use it. So all that equipment is on Ethelfled, right? So here are my sets of equipment. Alexander the Great is like so. Normally, I've got some really great accessories to work with. 3 Season of Conquest accessories. Again, I'm getting kind of pwned by not being in the Season of Conquest. Then I've also got this set of gear, which is pretty good. And I really question for an account like this if I should be even considering the infantry set boots when I could just do Shio's return and spend my gems on something else, right? Right? But I do have 2 pieces of the infantry set already drawn up. I almost feel like what my equipment should look like in its final form here is Shios as the boots. And maybe even just epics as the boots, because I'm like not going to talent it. I'm probably not going to have that happen. Right? For the gloves and helmet, I think this 2-piece bonus is really good. I actually think I should never move away from the Karoks Humility. I should just keep using that on every one of my infantry marches. I feel like I should make a Hope Cloak over here. And then in the weapon slot, I can just stick with this, the blue shield. Right? Right? Yeah, chat's saying just make a cloak and you're done. That's kind of right. But if we look at my leadership gear, this is where everything falls down. This is almost, it's almost embarrassing that I'm using some of the windswept set. And I'm thinking it would be a good idea. I either need to make the epic gloves and a Shio's return, or I need to make some epic boots. But if I look at my pattern pieces, it's not like I have a ton of that stuff lying around exactly. Also, let me turn off the flicker. It's not like I have a ton of that stuff lying around. Right? Like boots. What can I do? I actually have a ton of that stuff lying around. But if they don't talent, I like can't use them. And for gloves, what do I have here? 1 sets brutality and 3. Wow. I mean, I could do the epics, but the set bonus is better anyways, right? Right? I don't know, chat. What do you think? Oh, by the way, since you're probably wondering, yes, I have Holy Knight's treasure here, but the options are very different. I have chest pieces, I have gloves, and I have boots. So I was thinking I would go for some boots and some gloves. Right? Well, I'm definitely going to stream the KVK too, 100%. But there hasn't really been much fighting yet, you know? The 2-set infantry bonus is defense. I mean, the 2-piece bonus is good. I do kind of want the 4-piece bonus on Trajan at some point. You're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. Set bonus is OP for Ethel? I mean, Hope Cloak is something I'll get eventually anyways. Speaking of which, why don't I just open my crystal keys and see if I get anything crazy? In fact, didn't they... I bet I have a Hope Cloak pattern, right? I bet I have a Hope Cloak pattern. I really could have used this a long time ago. Another Karoks Humility here. Should have done the Ian's gloves. Oh my god. Hope Cloak? Also, let's just open my gold keys while we're at it. Because, I mean, like, I'm actually going to be using Martel. So if I, by some magic, get a bunch of Martel sculptures, that'd be pretty cool. Tomo. That's definitely not Martel. That's also no Martels. No Martels. Rip 'em. 3 Martels? 3 Martels, full Sundok. 3 Caesar, 3 double C, 5 more Sundok, and 2 Shaggy Pants. Alright. That doesn't give me a skill up. Nope. Nope. Skill up? Nope. Alright. Open all is the best. We just get one final look at what I have here. I have the ability to make a Hope Cloak already. Like, between these things, I could make a Hope Cloak if I want it. right? Like, I have a bunch of these. Helmet, I'm not far off, but I don't have that option anyways. Oh, 9 Ian's Ballads crates. Oh, wow. 7 crystal keys, 1 weapon pattern, and 1 chest pattern. I guess I gotta open those crystal keys, though, right? More pattern pieces there for epics. That's kind of cool. Let's open the crystal keys. Up to... Oh, full Quinn Soul. Jeez. Okay. Don't really need that anymore, but dang. Full Calvin's Hand. Harvester Breeches. Okay. Another gold key. Don't remember how I got it. Cool. Why am I ignoring the questions about Negan? I mean, people are going to be asking me about Negan for the rest of the time. I don't know. I got to think about what I want to say. Which leaves me at, what should I get? Do I just go with the epic pattern pieces? I mean, I'll get more boot pattern pieces as we go here. But if I'm just going with epic pattern pieces, why am I even cracking this thing anyways, right? Right? I don't know. Skill reset Martel? I actually could skill reset Martel. That wouldn't be a bad call. See if I get lucky. Right? Like, I have no Boots of the Eternal Empire pattern, and I have 4 Van Braces already. Negan is being held hostage in Ruz's dungeon. Quit asking. No, it's actually not a bad answer. If I just go for gloves and boots, and I don't know that I can do both. Oh, see, Ruz says yes, that's what's happened. If I just go for gloves and boots, it just seems like such a clean answer to what I need to craft here. Why don't I go... And there's even glove patterns in here too, man. Although I don't have... Okay, hold on. But I don't have any boot pattern from the set yet. Let's just get the boots. All right, we figured it out. I don't have any boots from the set. Because I figured maybe at some point I'd just do Shios. But let's just do it like this. We'll get the counter up again. 55 and 27 is what we had on the main. Just have to remember that. And let's get cracking, shall we? Boots of the Eternal Empire. Cool. Or Daddy Chad is just saying cloak, broski. Yeah, I mean, I think the 2-piece bonus, though, is pretty important. Like, 3% extra defense on top is pretty good. Research speed is kind of a funny thing on this account. Building speed? God, okay, now it's just getting weird. We're getting a little bit of a ducky right off the start here. How about something better than that? Yes, the game says. Yes, indeed. 8 epics on the first 5 pull is 80 epics? No. There we go. That's not bad. Not bad. Let's do this thing. Honestly, if all I got was the materials, I'd feel pretty good about it. But instead, I'm going to get... Look at all those universals, man. 1 legend and just a ridiculous amount of universals. Wow. Wow. That's 90 hours of speed ups right there. Okay. Not bad. Not bad, right? Not bad. Okay, so let's keep it going. Crack it open. And 1 epic. Okay. Okay. Let's do it again. What do we get? 4 epics. Much better. 13 epics in total. Training speeds and resources. We're cracking this sucker open. Boom, boom, boom. 4 epics. 17 in total. Also, the epic pattern pieces are not the worst for this account, as you've seen. There's 10 more epic boot pattern pieces. Jeez. That's good stuff. Oh, it was 60 hours? You sure? Let me just crack the egg. I'm not really getting legendary pattern pieces here. Speak of the devil. There's 5 legendary pattern pieces. So 6 legendary pattern pieces and 18 epics in total. It was 90 hours. I thought it was 90 hours. Hope Cloak is really good, but keep in mind that when I make the 2-piece set bonus, I'm going to get 3% defense on top, right? Which is pretty good. That's where kind of where I want to be. And the epic boot pattern's really good. And 30 hours of speed ups is good. Here we go. Where are we at? Okay, that qualifies as a duck moment. That's building speeds. Actually, I mean, 45 hours of speed ups is not the worst. Resources and epic gloves. I mean, I actually need a lot of the things I'm getting here, which is a nice change of pace. Okay, let's just do this again, shall we? What do we get? Oh, wow. I'm going to cheer for that one. I'm going to cheer for that one. 3 epics on board puts me at 21 total. And then 6 more pattern pieces puts me at 12 total. Yeah, by the way, if you're enjoying the live stream, throw a like on here. Consider subscribing. How am I doing on resources for this KVK? Definitely going to be very low. Definitely going to be very low. Need to pick my field fights very, very intelligently. Here we go. Crack it. What do we get? 3 more epics. Okay. Progress. 45 hours of speeds, epic gloves, and also right over here we've got some research speeds. Tiered reward gives me another 6 blueprint patterns. So that's 11 blueprint patterns so far. And if I get all the way up to the top, that'll be 20 total patterns guaranteed. Which is really interesting, because I still need to keep spinning this, because I don't have enough to make it. So, even with my universal patterns, right? Right? What do I have here? Yeah, I only have 11 of these. I had none to start. Alright, let's keep it going. Holy Knight's Treasure. Crack them halfway through. 10 spot would be sick right now. 10 spot would be really sick. Epic boots and chest. Some speeds. 2 materials. But resources is what I meant to say. Check legendary chat. Uh-oh. Let's see here. Boom, boom. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, hold on. Hold on. Hey, thank you for the super chat, War Daddy Chad. Appreciate it. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. I'm gonna just download that real quick. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, just a little doctoring of a moment from earlier in the stream. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Oh my god. Okay. Jump back in game real quick. I basically am Pakal. Like, if we're being honest with ourselves, I basically have become Pakal. Like, I should actually consider redoing all my branding with Pakal. Like, just complete rebrand with Pakal. Actually, now that I've said that out loud, I am now considering it. I am now considering it. Actually. Like, actually considering. Not bad. 4 more epics, 30 in total. You like the Alex branding? I feel like the Alexander the Great branding is like, because it's such a good commander, it's pretty iconic for Rise of Kingdoms. You know? Oh God, does my wife call me Pakal too? No. No. That's pretty bad. I'm gonna duck that one. I'm gonna duck that one. Yikes. Building universals, but a small amount of them. 15 hours. Epic chest, epic gloves. Not amazing. 3 epic materials puts me at 33. Research speeds, 30 hours. Epic chest piece and some resources. All right. 25 more cracks to go. Let's freaking go, baby. Where are we at? 1 epic. That's 34 in total. Resources, research speeds, and the crates. Okay. Epic chest patterns is what I meant by the crates. Honestly, like, I'm so sleep deprived that I can't even talk straight anymore. I'll work on that, you know, when KVK is over. That'll give me a couple months to catch up, right? My main is definitely done better. Oh, yeah. 20 more cracks. We need a 10 spot to really break through on this one. Oh, God. I kind of got to duck that. I mean, epic patterns are not the worst. The epic chest is nice. I don't know, man. Let's do it again. Where do we go? Better. 5 epic patterns, or epic crates. That's good. 39 epic crates in total. 15 more hours of speed ups and more gold. Let's just call that what it is. It's just gold. 2 more cracks to go. Yes, this song is called Bring the Madness. Oh, not bad. Up to 18 legendary boots in total. Okay. We got a bunch of speeds over here. 45 hours. Okay. 1 more crack. I really thought I would get enough pattern pieces to craft this today, but we're going to be short by just a little unless this is really good. Oh! Oh! Got him! Got him! Got him! Last comment in chat was, lol, you gonna be 1 short. Get him! We got there. Oh my God. What a life, man. The buzzer beater. Yeah, GG with the Pakal emoji. Let's go. Let's go. We got GG emojis. We got Pakal emojis. Hungry 40s, thank you for the super chat. Does CC's 40% attack debuff stack with the belly debuff? If they're active skills, they do not stack. The belly debuff, I believe, is also on his active skill. And if we just remove the counter real quick, we're going to get to crafting in just a second here. But to answer your question, double C attack reductions on the active skill. That's a 40% attack reduction. Lasts for 3 seconds. The Belisarius is over here. That is a 2-second reduction for 30% attack. So, or it's a 30% reduction for 2 seconds. I can talk. Here's the thing. They don't stack, but if Belisarius is your primary commander, they will sequence perfectly. In other words, You use Belisarius primary. The active skill fires off. On the next turn, the 30% defense debuff applies, which is your turn of downtime. On the next turn, it will be the last turn of the 30% debuff applying, but Double C will have used his active skill and will apply his debuff for the next 3 turns. So they don't stack, but you should be able to stagger them. And that's something that can be proven, by the way. So if I just run Cleo home and we pair the 2 of them together, we can just get a quick look in the log and we'll see that we should have them perfectly staggered over the course of the 5 seconds. How's that for an answer? Comprehensive, right? And we'll prove it. And I'm proving that in part for myself because I want to make sure that I'm right. Also, uh-oh. Who's messaging me? Okay. Okay. Chakal. Is that Chisgule and Pakal? Are we combining these now and it's Chakal? Is that what's happening? Is this what we've become? While we freaking wait to sort that out, I think we go craft, yeah? Refine? I don't know about that. Why don't we make... Oh god, not the commander's boots. Good lord. Why don't we make some sturdy boots of the Eternal Empire? Slowly, step by step, improving our gear. Right? Step by step. Now, you may be thinking, Chisgule, you better crab rave for this one, man. But here's the thing. The thing is, you gotta keep the luck in reserve every now and then. I can't crab rave every single time I craft a piece of gear. I mean, I could, but let's save that for the main account, okay? We'll save that for the main account. Am I ready for pass opening tomorrow? That's gonna be interesting. Is that on my main or my restart, or when am I? Chakal or Pakul? Both work. Are you ready? I don't know if I'm ready. When the music peaks, we're gonna craft. If I get the talent, I'm just gonna talent at infantry. I'm not doing leadership on this account. Chakal is trending. I mean, we'll make a poll out of it while we wait for the song to reach a peak here. Okay. Best nickname. Best nickname. Poll is in. Pakal. Wait, sorry. Chakal, Pakul, or Cheesy Pants. Are you ready? I think we're reaching the peak in just a moment here. Critgule's back, baby. Let's go. Let's go. I forgot Critgule. How could I forget Critgule? Got him. GG! Hungry 40s, thank you for the super chat. Would Belly CC be a good debuff march? I would probably stay away from that. Feels... I mean, you gotta be like KVK Season 1 territory for something like that, in my opinion. Definitely not in Season of Conquest. Maybe you can get away with it in KVK Season 2, and I'll have a better sense of that in, well, the next couple days when I'm doing some actual fighting. RNG Ghoul. RN Ghoul. So lucky crabs. Yo, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Crit Ghoul. Making moves, baby. Cortex is probably still there. He just doesn't believe it. Or maybe Cortex left. I don't know. Okay. I mean, let's just confirm that. That's a win. And now I need to sort out my gear. And, oh, Vanquisher? I mean, can't say no to that. Can't say no to that. All right. There we go. By the way, on the topic of spending in a mobile game, just a friendly reminder that although I am no financial advisor, it feels very important to prioritize things like saving for retirement or your family or an emergency fund, like all these things. Disposable income, okay? So what do I do now? Obviously, this has to be on an infantry commander. So I think that's a swap that feels pretty obvious to me. And then from here, I mean, losing the set bonus definitely sucks. It definitely sucks. But I'm gaining 5.5% defense. So what am I gaining? Actually, it's not that much because this is talented. Right? So I'm losing 2% attack. So 5.5% of stats and 4% of march speed. But whatever, I think I'm just going to do it. And I'll need to have one more piece over here. Soon. TM. Soon. Not bad. Maybe, I don't know. I'll have to figure out how I want to solve that. Crypto Ghoul? Wow. I mean, I have enough materials that, like, I could do some kind of funky stuff here if I wanted. Right? Like, I could make the weapon, potentially. Making the weapon doesn't seem like a bad choice. Really? The weapon doesn't seem like a bad choice, but it doesn't seem like an amazing choice. But the 10% march speed, don't underrate that, man. Don't underrate that. Like, you know what I'm tempted to do, actually? You know what I'm really tempted to do? Well, I don't have a good epic helmet, is the problem. I mean, I would need another helmet, but I'm tempted to just move the whole 4-piece set. Well, no, I can't. Just kidding. This is talented this way. What would I move over? I don't know. I'll mess with it later. That's a pretty nice upgrade, though, don't you think? People are like, dude, just do the Hope Cloak already. I mean, I get it. I get Hope Cloak is good. Chisel Fled? Oh, God. Chakal is trending right now. Chakal is actually beating Cheesy Pants as the preferred nickname for me. So, that I find surprising. Why no love for Alex? Alex is just in a great spot, man. Like, he's just got all the epic gear, right? I guess I could switch around which one has the better gear, which maybe I will do. I could switch that around. With your luck, you might be Hack Ghoul. Yeah, I mean, you're not exactly wrong. And now, to confirm the theory. Belisarius double C. Belly. Double C. My tiny amount of T5 calves hit a barb. Get the proc on the epic helmet? I don't know how many pattern pieces I have. I don't recall having a lot of... Yeah, I don't have the pattern pieces. You are right. That would be a nice upgrade. I would like to just make another legendary helmet, though. Honestly. Okay. Hey, Johnny, cheers. What do we got here? In the battle reports. Active skills fire off here. So you can see that Belisarius he's going to use his active skill, Deception. It takes effect at the start of the next turn. So in the next turn, Deception is in effect. We have reduced the attack of the target. And on the next turn, Deception is in effect, but ends at the start of the next turn. In addition, Dragon Rider has been activated, and these debuffs take effect at the start of the next turn. And if we look at that next turn, we can see Dragon Rider is now in effect. So the way you would do that is the Belisarius primary. And if we just do this for science and try it the other way around, I think what's going to happen is that because the Belisarius debuff for attack is less than the double C debuff for attack, what you'll see is that it will not overwrite it. It will just not even apply at all. So if we did double C primary and now Belisarius secondary, bring out the calves, we smash this barb, conveniently located outside of my city. Chakal means jackal in another language. Oh, interesting. Huh. Yeah, I guess I should look into whether or not these have alternate meanings. By the way, we are in a neck-and-neck tie with 433 votes between Chakal and Cheesy Pants. Just straight up tied right now. I might need to relaunch the vote and remove Pakgul as an option. Okay, now if we look at this battle log, you can see that on turn 12, the active skill is cast, Dragon Rider, and that's going to last 3 turns, right? Yeah, it should. So on the next turn, Dragon Rider is there, and it lasts 2 more turns. On the next turn, Dragon Rider is there, and it's got 1 more turn. But this is where Belisarius uses his active skill. And so on the next turn, there's going to be a check. And that check is going to look at which one is stronger, right? So you can see the Dragon Rider effect is still there with the 40% attack reduction, but the 30% attack reduction is not here. The defense reduction is here from Belisarius. You see what I mean? But the attack reduction is not. And if you look at the next turn, the other debuffs from Belisarius should still be here, which it is. Defense reduction is still here, but you don't gain suddenly the other part of that debuff, which was the attack debuff. So there you have it. Weaker debuffs don't overwrite stronger debuffs, and you lose out on turns of debuffage, right? You like how I came up with that one? If you do not have them sequenced correctly. Nerd Ghoul, engaged. You're very welcome. Run that home and go gather that same node if I can find it, because I left a partial bad Cheesy Pants. Which epic commanders are worth maxing? Sun Tzu, Joan of Arc, and Bjorn. Science School. Hungry 40s, you're very welcome, and thank you for asking a technical question. They are fun to answer. Okay. Man, that was sick. So I still have 100 legendary materials on this account. So if I can get ridiculously lucky, I can make another piece of the set tomorrow, which I definitely am looking forward to doing. I think I want to go for the gloves, but there is a part of me that's starting to wonder if I shouldn't start to shape this account to be able to rally lead. If I shouldn't start to shape this account to garrison. I don't know. I'm never going to whale on this account, though, in the same way that I do on my main. So, like, that really is not actually viable. I shouldn't be doing that. Boudica's great. Don't get me wrong. Oh, yeah. I have hydration here. I got to drink some water. Gilgamesh or Sarka for science purposes? Well, both of them will end up with a bunch of Sev wounds when you bring them out of your city. How about that? Samo, a great question. What's the best 5 March setup for KVK2? You're going to want to check out the dedicated video I did for that. By the way, Cheesy Pants wins the poll, but only by a hair. By a hair. Favorite streaming beverage? I mean, it's gotta be tea. Caffeine really just amps it up. I mean, you saw how amped up I got at the start, right? You saw how amped up I got, man. Yeah, I think a part of the reason, now I'm remembering, a part of the reason I have my gear on my Charles Martel is my better gear is that he's also my city defense. So that's, I think, part of the reason I have mostly better gear on him. Everyone's laughing because you use Kusunoki and archers. Kusanoki's fine, but the problem you have in the early game is that there's too many Minamotos running around, which are advantaged against archers, right? That's the problem. Yeah, this is my restart. This is my restart. So 3 sets of gear on my restart. Slowly and surely getting better. I will probably make some epic leadership gloves, I guess. This is not the worst, to be honest. The march speed is not bad here. I believe that I currently have an open field build on my Martel. I don't know why I don't have this shield here. No, I have a garrison build. Gonna need to change that before I start field fighting. May as well do that now, honestly. Here's my field build. Trying to get as much march speed as I can on this sucker. I'm just gonna switch. I need to just get that done. And that should help my Lost Canyon, actually, which I have not even touched in I don't even know how long. Not bad. Not bad. Let's just update my defense here. Charles Martel. Oh, yeah, with Caesar. Look at me go. It's fancy, man. Confirm that. And let's just do some climbing. I don't know what kingdom this guy is in. I don't know. It's not my kingdom, so I guess I can fight him. And let's just see if we can do some climbing. What's the best way to combine this? I kind of just like can off-tank these other marches. Maybe. Maybe that's the way to do it. I kind of... Do I want to smash into the Richard Khan? I feel like I kind of do. I mean, it's definitely an interesting configuration that this guy's got. I don't know if this is better the way I did this or not, but let's just give this a shot. Sasuke, thank you for the super chat. KVK2 is all about how many resources you have and what troops you have. I made the mistake of only having T5 and filled up 6 hospital times for 10 million kills. Huh. Duly noted. Duly noted. A part of the reason I wanted to team up on this Richard was because I have the Alexander the Great healing debuff. And the counterattack I figured would do a lot of work on those other marches, which it certainly did. So this is definitely going to be a victory for me. Probably even a 5 march victory. If I had to guess. So that's pretty good. All right, so now we're starting to climb. Now we're starting to climb. Oh, look at this, a banana helmet. Dude, this team is actually like really legit for its rank. It's like super legit for its rank. I probably should just fight something else for that rank. I mean, these teams all actually look like quite legit for the rank, man. So the Richard offlane, I'm just going to let that be irrelevant off to the side with my irrelevant Charles Martel. And I guess I'm going to lane up on this dude. Their defense is very competent, actually. This is a very competent defense that they've set up. The Richard is staggered from the group, so I can't stack up my tanks in a way that's really advantageous. And they've got their E-Song set up with Kusunoki to swing up, which is going to be really well positioned to AoE all my stuff. So I think they may win this. Ethel Tommy's been doing work. Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome. Let's see how this goes. The Ethelfled's, you know, got some good AoE going on, but their Ethel's in a pretty good spot too. Oh man, I'm really doing a lot of work on that E-Song right there. And that's really all AoE. It's AoE from my E-Song, AoE from Sun Tzu, and AoE from Mehmed. And once I clean that up, I'm in a pretty good spot here to just sweep to top. Yeah, I mean, unless something magical happens with that Richard, I think I've got this. Which brings us to the next one. Constantine. Ooh. The only weakness of this, I think, is the Belisarius double C March really doesn't belong. Because Belisarius double C strongly doesn't belong here, I'm in a pretty good spot. But look at this. Alex Martel off lane is actually a huge problem for me. They've got really good frontlining here that makes it very difficult for me to actually crack that Belisarius. It's a very well-placed defense, actually. The only mistake is that I can stack on their Alex and Martel, but I'm going to take so much counterattack damage doing that. I guess I just have to hope that if I do the same thing to them, that it'll work out in my favor. And I don't really know that it will. I don't know that that will work out in my favor. One way to find out here, we'll run the sim and see how we do. If that's Ethel E-Song, he's got me really, really pwned. I think it is. Oh, it might be Ethel Joan. Do they not have E-Song? No, they do have E-Song. Yeah, I mean, they're just like AoEing my entire team. I took out, look at that. The tankiness of the stupid Julius Caesar paired with Martel is really good. That is the only reason I'm still kind of in this right now. And now I can get access to that really weak double C belly, and you can see it just really get shredded there, right? So that gave me a window of opportunity that I'm surprised I was able to capitalize on here. And now we just swarm out the D. And Richard. Oh, man. So obviously I'm able to do some pretty good climbing with this account in terms of the position here. This is also, I think, a very competent configuration of commanders. I'm just going to refresh and see if I find something more attractive. I don't know that I would say that that is. So at this point, if I wanted to be strategic about climbing, I would be looking for teams that look really vulnerable in the way that they've positioned their commanders. And this is one such team where they have not positioned their commanders in a particularly effective way. So the reason I say that is that I'm just going to let my Charles Martel hold up these three. And I'm going to take out the Alex and I'm going to take out the E-Song. By the time they take out my Charles, it's too late. I've taken out their most important DPS. My gear is OP. I mean, I don't think my Minamoto's all that OP, is it? Like 5.5, 1.2 or whatever it is. I guess my gear is pretty good, though, for infantry. My archer gear is pretty bad. Let me just tell you that now. And my cav gear is pretty bad. But considering that it's KVK Season 2, if this is kind of like an honest, new KVK Season 2 account, then yeah, I mean, I have a huge advantage. That's very true. That's very, very true. You can see here now I'm working on that Salad and Ethel, which is a good combo. But I think that the Joan with Constantine needed to be forward more to tank for them. I think that would have served them a lot better. And, I mean, they still might have moves on me here. Nah, I got this. Okay, one final climb here. Wow, look at this team. Expertise double C and more tankiness that I can possibly handle. Interesting to have the E-Song primary with Ethel secondary. I feel like that's backwards from where it should be. I feel like that's definitely backwards from how I would do that. I don't think I can beat this. I don't think I can lane up on this and win. I really don't think I can. Actually. I don't know that that's winnable. Ooh, Edward. Okay, Edward and Tommy is not meta, but I am intrigued. That Saladin, I actually think I'm advantaged running my March into the Saladin. I actually think this is a good setup for me to try to beat. Doesn't mean I'll win, but I think it's a good sim to run here. So I think my off lane is going to do extremely well against their Saladin. And who's their secondary? Was it Double C? No, Khan. Oh man, they actually might just out DPS me and wreck me. They actually might just wreck me. Yeah, I think they're just gonna wreck me with the quality of their commanders there. Hungry 40s, thanks for the super. Does Richard damage reduction stack with Sun Tzu's? Oh my god, look, they just destroyed my Ethelflad, which means my Esong is ultra vulnerable right now. But it might just be fine for me. I think I might just have it anyways. So, there are two different ideas. Sun Tzu has damage taken reduction on the third skill, 10% less damage taken. Whereas the debuff applies to the enemy, and it reduces the damage that they deal. So they don't stack with each other per se, but you do get the benefit from both, yes. So, it is perfectly reasonable to reduce the damage that the enemy deals from Richard I, and also reduce the damage that you take from Sun Tzu. And there, we've climbed over 1,000 ranks in one session. 5 attacks. Not bad. Not bad. I probably can climb more, but I think defensively I can't hold for longer. How does damage factor work? Damage factor scales with the number of troops that you have. That's the simplest explanation that I can offer. And I'm back on the main. I'm back on the main, but I think what I'm going to do... is grab some darn lunch. If you enjoyed the stream, throw a like on here and consider subscribing. I will probably be back tomorrow to do more crafting and more stuff with legendary equipment on my restart, because I need to go get ready for that, you know, crazy pass opening, which is coming very soon. What's the best gear for Jad YSS? I mean, I think that what I've been using is probably spot on. As far as... Don't look at the accessories. Just check out the rest. Richard's second skill and... I'm sorry. Hungry for... Okay. What's cooking? You meant Richard the First's damage taken and Sun Tzu's damage taken? Yes, I believe that they both stack. I believe that those both stack, yes. Sorry. You asked a fine question, and I think I misunderstood. I in my head was thinking about the damage taken reduction, but I can see how you would have meant the damage taken reduction. Yeah, they stack. You should go back home. You've lost too much power. You know, unfortunately, I don't think our opponents will just go back home because I've lost too much power, so I think I gotta stick it out for longer. If you enjoyed the stream, throw a like on here. Subscribe. I'll be back tomorrow for more of the crazy stuff. Maybe I'll get another talent. That will be kind of nuts. And until next time, you have fun smashing your enemies. Take care, everybody. I'll see y'all real soon.